Hello, my dear students. You all are welcome to the English class. Myself, Kesi Panda, is delivering a class of a lesson that is a letter to God. You know, a letter to God is the second chapter of your English literature. A letter to God means, so it is very easy to understand. A letter to God, ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଖଣ୍ଡିଏ ଚିଠି. Have you written a letter to God in your life? Have you written? Yes or no? Perhaps the answer is no. So there is no questions to write a letter nowadays in the mobile age. In the mobile era, we have no chance to write a letter to somebody or someone. It is writing letters is only prevail in the administrative field. Okay, because we communicate to our friends, communicate to our relatives over the phones. Okay, over the phones. So a letter to God, you have not written, nobody has written a letter to God. ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଖଣ୍ଡିଏ ଚିଠି. You know, my dear students, you should listen to the class very attentively, and when and where necessary, you should note down the hard words, difficult words, meaning of the difficult words, and also other things. Okay? Yes. So second thing, who is the writer, who is the author of a letter to God? Who is the writer? So I have already written on the board the name of the author, the writer of this story. Storyteller is Gregorio Lopez Fuentes. Do you know? Gregorio Lopez Fuentes. In short, you can say G.L. Fuentes. G.L. Fuentes is the writer. Okay. So in our previous class also I have already told you, when we were studying, when we were learning all things bright and beautiful, that is a poem also about God. That is a poem also about God. Okay, and this lesson is also related to God. So in the all things bright and beautiful, you have already known about C.F. Alexander, the poetess of the poem, right? Like that, you must know something about the writer. First of all, you must know something about the writer. So you should know who was Gregorio Lopez Fuentes, what is his short identification. So Gregorio Lopez Fuentes was a novelist, also a poet and a storyteller, and also a journalist. He is a Mexican writer. Mexican means he was born in Mexico. Mexico is a country, you know. It is an American country. So he was a very famous novelist. And also he writes so many humorous stories. Most of his stories are satiric and also humorous. ମଜାଳିଆ କୌତୁକିଆ ଷ୍ଟୋରି ବା ଗପ ଗୁଡ଼ାକ ସେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି. He was born in 1895 1895 ତାଙ୍କର ଜନ୍ମ and died in 1966 1966 ତାଙ୍କର ମୃତ୍ୟୁ. So you know his stories are this story also every story are exciting, interesting and very humorous. So do you know Gregorio Lopez Fuentes? You will be surprised to know that Gregorio Lopez Fuentes belongs to a poor family. His parents were poor. So he first went to sea as a deck boy with his father, as a deck boy. See, ସମୁଦ୍ରରେ ସେ କାମ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଡେକ୍ ବୟ ଭାବେ. ଡେକ୍ ବୟ DECK, ଡେକ୍ ବୟ means that means he work in this ship to serve the passengers, those were seated in the ship, those were making their voyage to another country. So he helped his father just at the age of 10. 10 ବର୍ଷ ବୟସରୁ ସେ ଏପରି କଠିନ କାମ କରିଥିଲେ. He started his career as a fisherman. He was a fisherman. So who know that? କିଏ ଜାଣିଥିଲା this fisherman will be a world famous writer. So that means the desire, interest of a person brings the man to the climax, top position of the society. So Gregorio Lopez Fuentes is a world famous novelist. Everybody knows. Every educated man will know that Gregorio Lopez Fuentes. He was also a lifelong cigar smoker. Cigar smoker means he was a cigar smoker, lifelong cigar smoker means धूमपान करुथिले. से धूमपान he was addicted to smoking. से smoking बहुत smoke करुथिले. And he died of cancer. He died of cancer in the country Mexico in 1966. Now we should come, my dear students, you should attentively listen to your teacher. Now we shall start the story, A Letter to God. So, A Letter to God, if we see some introductions of this story, here is the main character is Lencho. Main character is Lencho. So the storyteller depicts Lencho in a different way. This is an imaginary story, not true. This is an imaginary story. Lencho was a poor farmer and he was extremely hardworking man. In the book it has been mentioned then an ox of a man. What do you mean by an ox of a man? An ox of a man, ox, balada. An ox of a man means Lencho was extremely hardworking man. And a storm came, hailstones fell. In the story, we shall read it. बहुत कुआपत्थर मार हला, वर्षा हला, and his entire crops was totally destroyed. Crops was totally damaged by the hailstones. कुआपत्थर तार सबु फसल उजाड़ी गला, सबु फसल नष्ट हो गला. So what happened then? Lencho's soul was filled with sadness, but he has a strong belief. He has a strong belief that God is existed in the world. God, omnipotent, the Almighty, helps everybody, helps, and He sees everything. God ସବୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତି, ସବୁ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି, ସବୁ କଥା ବୁଝୁଛନ୍ତି, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଭଲ ମନ୍ଦ ବୁଝୁଛନ୍ତି. This type of belief. And he said to his family members, their sons, then his wife, said that, don't be worried. Don't be worried. What happened? Our crops has already been destroyed. What happened? Nothing. No matter. It does not matter to our life. It does not matter to our livelihood. Because God is there. Definitely God will help me. I shall write a letter to God. I shall write a letter to God. Definitely God will receive my letter and He will send some pesos to me. Some pesos means money. Money to me. So, this is the story. Did Lencho know the address of God? Lencho कौन जानिथिला कि भगवानंकर ठिकाना चिठीटी लेखिले ठिकाना लेखिबाकू पड़े. When you going to write a letter, you must write the address on an envelope. On an envelope, you must write an address. The postal employees will read that and your letter will be posted to the certain place. This is the things. So what happened? We shall read a letter to God. The house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. I am reading the first paragraph of the lesson. You should see the book very mindfully, very carefully, and you should also silently, you should read it with me. Okay? Lencho is a farmer who, the house, the only one is the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one would see the river and the field of ripe corns dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. The only things the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lencho, who knew the fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. This lesson is also very simple. So, G.L. Fuentes has written this story with very simple English, not difficult. So you come to know it when we shall explain when we shall explain the lesson. The house gote ghara, the only one means केवल गोटे मात्र. The only one, the house. In the entire valley, entire means whole. E-N-T-I-R-E. You may also write it. Besides the difficult words written on the board, you may write the other words. Who do not know the meaning of entire, you may write entire, E-N-T-I-R-E. It is written on the book. Entire means whole, W-H-O-L-E. Sara valley upatyaka. That means the vast area between the two hills, the vast area between the two mountains, that is called valley. You have already read it in geography. Upatyaka. This is a landform. You have read it in geography. So, entire valley re ekmatra ghara sat on the crest of a low hill. Crest, I have written CREST. Crest mean, my dear students, don't forget to write the meanings of the difficult words in English. You may write in Odia, तुमे ओडिया रे मध्य लेखि पार, but किंतु you must write the meaning of a difficult word in English. Otherwise, you cannot improve in English. जदि तुमे सब बेले ओडिया को व्यवहार करुथबा, इंग्राजी पढ़िबा बेले मातृभाषा को, always you will take the help of mother tongue, then we cannot improve in English. Mind it. Okay. So very simple explanations of the crest. Crest means top of a hill. Top of a hill means head of a hill. पर्वतर शिखर देश, गोटे पहाड़र उच्चतम स्थान शिखर देश, टॉप, हाईएस्ट पार्ट ऑफ ए हिल. अनदर मीनिंग यू कैन, जे बुझी पारिबो नाही टॉप ऑफ ए हिल, यू मे राइट हाईएस्ट पार्ट ऑफ ए हिल. हाई, हायर, हाईएस्ट, सबुतर हाईएस्ट पार्ट ऑफ हिल रे synonym is zenith. You can also say that the zenith of a low hill, the head of a low hill. पर्वतर पाद देश को कहा जाए फुट ऑफ द माउंटेन. पर्वतर शिखर देश को कहा जाए क्रेस्ट ऑफ द माउंटेन. सो क्रेस्ट ऑफ ए लो हिल, नॉट हाई हिल. हाई उच्चा, लो नीचा. हाई उच्च, लो नीचा. गोटे नीचा हिल, बेसी उच्च नहीं, से हिलटा बेसी उच्च नहीं. अनुच्च, अनुच्च पहाड़र शिखर देश रे एकमात्र घरटीए थिला. फ्रॉम दिस हाइट वन वुड सी, एई हाइट रो, एई पर्वतर शिखर देश रु जने गोटे पर्वत थिला, एई भलिया गोटे पर्वत लो हिल, आर एइठारे थिला तार घरटा, एइठारे तार घर थिला. ओके, दिस इज द माउंटेन, दैट मीन्स द हिल. Okay, this is the only house situated. Set means situated. SAT set. Set means situated, located. पर्वतर अनुच्च पर्वतर शिखर देश रे एकमात्र घर थिला. एई हाइट रु, एई उच्च रु one would see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. Try to understand. This is not difficult. Although it is a long sentence, it is very easy to understand. जणे पर्वतर शिखर देश रे ठिया हेले कोन देखि पारिबो? रिवर, नदी बही जाउछि. The field of ripe corn, the field of ripe corn, ripe corn माने पाचिला फसल, field माने क्षेत्र, पाचिला फसलर क्षेत्र देखि पारिबो. Dotted with the flowers, फूल रे आच्छादित हो जायछि. Dotted with, what do you mean by dotted with? Dotted with, I have written, this is dotted with. Dotted with means scattered over an area. Scattered over an area. सबुआड़े बिछे हुई पड़ला भलिया से फूल फुटी. सबू फसल रे फूल फुटी. जने देखि पारिबो एटा. That always promised a good harvest. Promised means here, promise means, promise माने कोन? तुम जानिछ प्रतिज्ञा करिबा. Promise माने प्रतिज्ञा करिबा. My father promised me to bring me a mobile phone. मो बापा मते कथा देइछन्ते गोटे मोबाइल फोन आनी देबा पई. बट हियर तुमे देखिबो इंग्रजी रो शब्द इन इंग्लिश, द वर्ड्स हैज मेनी फेसेस. ना मेनी फेसेस मीन गोटे शब्द रो विभिन्न प्रकार अर्थ थाए. बिकॉज वी आर नाउ स्टडीइंग द लिटरेचर, आमे लिटरेचर पढुछु. प्रॉमिस्ड हियर, प्रॉमिस्ड मीन एश्योर्ड. निश्चित कराइबा निश्चित कराइदेबा सर्टेन इट इज सर्टेन निश्चित कराइ दउछि जोटा जो फूल फुटी से निश्चित कराइ देउछि गोटे गुड हार्वेस्ट ପାଇଁ एते फूल फुटी जे फसल निश्चित भाव भल हेबो एटा को सूचित करि दउछि गुड हार्वेस्ट हार्वेस्ट यू शुड आल्सो नो द मीनिंग ऑफ हार्वेस्ट इज yield of crops means फसल अमल आमे अमल करूँ फसल को आमे वी ग्रो क्रॉप्स आमे फसल को ग्रो करूँ वी ग्रो क्रॉप्स देन वी reap the crops means we harvest the crops we yield the crops yield you must know the different meanings of a word so what is that एटा प्रमिज कर दउछे जत्ते फूल फुटी जत्ते की फूल फुटी फसल रे एटा आमको सूचित कर दउछि जे बहुत भल अमलटी हेबो यस the only thing the earth needed the only thing एकमात्र जिनिस जोटा कि एई भूमि चाहूछि अर्थ माने भूमि से क्षेत्र चाहूछि बा दरकार करूछि needed means दरकार करिबा आवश्यक करिबा was a downpour or at least a shower downpour means I have already written you downpour the examinations may ask you the meaning of the words board examinations may ask you the meaning of the exam so you must write it downpour means heavy rainfall okay cats and ducks rainfall that is downpour जहा कि दरकार करथला सेटा होची कोन गोटे डाउनपोर माने गोटे वृष्टिपात हेवी रेनफॉल बहुत वर्षा हेवी रेनफॉल माने बहुत परिमाण रे वर्षा जोर प्रबल वर्षा गोटे दरकार करूथला और एटलिस्ट मीन्स मिनिमम अति कम रे एटलिस्ट ए शावर मीन्स व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय शावर मीन्स ए rain fall for a short duration a rainfall for a short duration अल्प समय पाई कम वर्षा हेबाटा को शावर कहा जाए so do you know the difference between shower and downpour vividly I have explained you must listen my dear students that you know the difference between downpour and shower okay अति कम रे शावर डाउनपोर न हेले भी अति कम रे एई धरणी माता एई फील्ड बा एई शस्य क्षेत्र बा एई लैंड कोन दरकार करथला डाउनपोर और एटलिस्ट ए शावर throughout the morning throughout माने सारा सकाल throughout the year सारा वर्ष throughout the month मास सारा throughout the month throughout the week सप्ताह सारा throughout the morning सकाल सारा लेंचो who knew the fields intimately लेंचो जे कि तार खेत को who knew the field intimately means thoroughly clearly जे कि तार शस्य क्षेत्र को बहुत भल भावे चिन्ही थिला बहुत भल भावे जानी थिला throughout the morning Lencho who knew his fields intimately and done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast intimately देखुथिला who knew his fields intimately जे कि intimately तार शस्य क्षेत्र को जानी थिला had done nothing else किछि करिबार नहीं किंतु but see the sky towards the northeast सब बेले सकाल सारा से आसी करी नॉर्थ ईस्ट आकाश को नॉर्थ ईस्ट sky Lencho looked at the northeast sky always northeast sky means उत्तर पूर्व नॉर्थ ईस्ट उत्तर पूर्व आकाश को सदा बेले से चाहू था मेघ आसुची कि ବର୍ଷା ହେବ କି ଏଇଟା ସକାଳ ସାରା ଏଟା ଲେଞ୍ଚର କାମ ଥିଲା. Okay, so did you understand the first para? So look at the next paragraph. Now we are really going to get some watermelon. The woman who was preparing supper replied, yes, God willing. The older boys were working in the field, while the smaller ones were playing near the house until the woman called to them all, come for dinner. It was during the meal that, just as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen. Huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And when he returned, he exclaimed, these are not raindrops falling from the sky. These are not raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10 cent pieces and the little ones are 5s. Oh, did you understand something from the second paragraph? Perhaps your answer is no. But when we explain the second, it will be very easy, very simple English. The storyteller, the G.L. Fuentes has written. Now we are really going to get some watermelon. This is a dialogue. Whose dialogue is this? Examinations may ask you. Now we are really going to get some watermelon. Whose dialogue is this? This is the dialogue of Lencho. To whom? To his wife. Woman means? Here woman gote shabda achi. Eta hoche wife. Now we are really going to get some watermelon. से मेघ को देखिक कहूँ कि आम वर्षा निश्चित पाइबा. Woman means my darling wife. Now we hope a rainfall. I hope a rainfall. The woman who was preparing supper. Woman ta स्त्री, लेंचर स्त्री जे कि supper preparing means making. Here preparing means making. मान प्रस्तुत करुथिला. लेंचर स्त्री प्रस्तुत करुथिला कौन? लाइट मील सर्व्ड इन द इवनिंग. What do you mean by supper? SUPPER, supper. Supper means a light tiffin. A light tiffin, a light meal, you may also say a light meal that is served in the evening. संध्यार जलखिया प्रस्तुत करुथिला से समय रे लेंचर स्त्री. रिप्लाइड, उत्तर देला, yes, God willing. Yes, God willing माने भगवान कर इच्छा. He did not believe that rain will fall. लेंचर स्त्री विश्वास करला नहीं जे निश्चित भाव वर्षा हेबो. It is the forecast of Lencho. But his wife said, oh, that is God willings. That is the desire of God. Bhagavan, that means God does everything in the world. Bhagavan kar ichha. Willing mane ichha. Willing means ichha. You may write it. Yes, God willing. The older boys were working in the field. Older boys, bada older माने वयस्क पिला माने. लेंचोर वयस्क पिला माने पुओ माने. बॉयज माने पुओ माने. Elder sons of Lencho were playing outside. Were working outside. माने बाहरे खेतरे. In the field. Field रे शस्य क्षेत्र रे काम करुथिले older boys. While the smaller ones were playing near the house. Smaller one, छोटो तार छोटो पुओ माने. केतेटा पुओ थिले लखा आइनी. How many sons were there in of Lencho? It has not been mentioned in the story, but it is that some elder sons were working in the field and some younger ones mean smaller ones mean younger ones, playing in the house, near the house. Near the house माने घर पाखरे खेलुथिले. Until the woman called to them all. केतेबेले जा खेलुथिले. वुमेन माने स्त्री तांकर माँ पिला मानकर माँ लेंचर वाइफ तांको डाक until माने पर्यंत. Till 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 and until the same meaning, synonyms to each other. Women called to them all, come for dinner. डाकिबा बेले केमते डकाय, come children, come for dinner. एटा खाइबार समय हे गला, आस पिला माने आस खाइबा पई. It was during the meal that, during the meal माने खाइबा समय रे समस्ते खाइ बसिचंती. During the meal खाइबा समय रे, just as Lencho has predicted. Lencho predicts कला, just as Lencho has predicted means Lencho predict लेखा है बोर्ड रे, PREDICT. It is a regular verb, predict, predicted, predicted. Forecast or foretell the future or soothsay or prophecy. There are different meanings are there. These are the synonyms. Predict माने foretell the future माने कौन? Foretell भूत भविष्य कथा कहवा. आगो को कौन हेबो? भविष्य रे कौन हेबो से कथाटा कहवाटा एबे वर्तमान कहवा. भविष्य रे कौन हेबो एटा वर्तमान कहवा. रे गोटे इंग्रजी वर्ड अछि, that is predict, that is soothsay, soothsay, soothset, soothset. Foretell the future or forecast. So you know the weather scientist forecast the weather. What will be the weather? It will be normal, or it will be the rainy, it will be the windy. What may be the weather they forecast. We listen on televisions and also we listen from the radio to the radio. Yes, come for dinner. It was during the meal that, just as Lencho has predicted, Lencho predict kala, big drops of rain began to fall. सत को सत. Big drops, बड़ बड़ बुंदा. Big drops of rain, ବର୍ଷାର ବଡ଼ ବଡ଼ ବୁନ୍ଦା. ବୁନ୍ଦା you know, drops ବିନ୍ଦୁ, small amount, a small amount of round, small amount of rain is the drops. Drops of rain began to fall. Fall माने पड़िबाको आरंभ कला. You know, fall is a irregular verb. Fall, fell, fallen. FALL, you may write it. Write it down. FALL, fall. Past tense FELL, fell. And past participles FALLEN. Fall, fell, fallen. I slipped on the floor and fell down. I slipped, मोर गोड़ खसीगला चट्टान रे and I fell down. मु तले पड़ी गली. That is also fell. Okay. A tree fell. A tree fell by the gale, by the strong wind. Gale means strong wind. Gale means strong wind. गोटे गछ पड़ी गला. But fell means the, here fell means fall, fell, fallen माने वर्षा रो बिंदु. वर्षा बड़ बड़ वर्षा बिंदु पड़िबा को लागिला. Began to fall. Yes. Began to fall in the northeast. Northeast, उत्तर पूर्व आकाश रे, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. Huge mountains of clouds. We have written huge mountains of clouds. What do you mean by huge mountains of clouds? Huge माने विशालकाय. Mountains of cloud माने पर्वत भलिया बादल खंड, मेघ खंड. Huge mountains of cloud, विशालकाय मेघ खंड. could be seen approaching देखा जाउथला पाखई पाखई आसीबा. What do you mean by approaching? Approaching means come near. Approach जे माने जानी न से माने लिखि पारिबो. Approach means come near, to draw closer to. To draw closer to. Approach, approach. ing form, approach, approaching. Approach means you can write it to draw closer to. To draw closer to. Or near, you can also say near. Approach means near. Okay, you say the approaching road to our village, the approaching street to my house. आम घर पाखरे थिबा रास्ता देखा जाउथिला जे ह्यूज माउंटेन्स ऑफ क्लाउड्स विराट काय विशाल काय मेघखंड गुड़िक आकाश रे भासी भासी करी आसिक पाखई आसुछि. एप्रोचिंग मीन्स कमिंग नियरर पाखई आसुछि. द एयर वाज फ्रेश एंड स्वीट. पवन सतेज पवन फ्रेश. स्वीट माने सुगंध पवन स्वीट आउ माने फ्रेश पवन बहुछि. द मैन वेंट आउट फॉर नो अदर रीजन देन टू हैव द प्लेजर ऑफ फीलिंग द रेन्स ऑन हिज बॉडी. द मैन माने जगह रे द मैन का को जाइछि. द मैन हला लेंचु. द मैन भी से लेंचु वेंट आउट बाहर को गला फॉर नो अदर रीजन अन्य कौन कारण पाई नुहे बाहर को जीवाटा अन्य कौन कारण पाई नुहे. देन टू हैव द प्लेजर ऑफ फीलिंग. प्लेजर माने मजा नेबाटा खुशी अनुभव करिबा आनंद अनुभव करिबा और फीलिंग द रेन ऑन हिज बॉडी भिजिबा पाई ता देहरे वर्षा बिंदु पड़ी करी एई फीलिंग नेबा पाई भिजिबा पाई वर्षा रे भिजिबा पाई से बाहर को गला अन्य कौन कारण पाई नह. द मैन वेंट आउट फॉर नो अदर रीजन देन टू हैव द प्लेजर ऑफ फीलिंग द रेन ऑन हिज बॉडी. एंड व्हेन ही रिटर्न एवं जेतेबेले से घर को पुणी आसिला बाहर को गला किछि क्षण भिजिबा पई यू कैन आल्सो से ड्रेंच. लेंचो ड्रेंच फॉर सम टाइम इन आउटसाइड. DRENCH यू मे राइट इट इन योर नोटबुक. DRENCH ड्रेंच माने वर्षा रे भिजिबा. टू बी वेट इन द रेनफॉल. भिजिबा पाई से बाहर को जो जाइथिला पुणी रिटर्न माने बैक कला घर को. ही एक्सक्लेम्ड मीन्स you have known in the grammar exclamatory sentence. Exclaim, which exclaim a thing, that is exclamatory sentence. Exclaim means you can write it. The word is not written in the board because it is very simple word. But students, those have not known about the word, you must write it because we have to know everything. आमे इतेले पिलाए ऑनलाइन क्लास आमे पढ़ुछु देखुछु सब जिनस को भल भावे बुझिबा कथा. आश्चर्य रे कहबा एक्सक्लेम्ड. सरप्राइज रे टू से इन विथ सरप्राइज दैट इज एक्सक्लेम्ड. आश्चर्य रे कहला दीज आर नॉट द रेन डस्ट फॉलिंग फ्रॉम द स्काई. आकाश और खुशी रे कहला एटा लेंचो जे ए जो वर्षा होची ई वर्षाटा वर्षा नुह. दीज आर नॉट रेन डस्ट फॉलिंग फ्रॉम द स्काई. एटा आकाश और वर्षा जल पड़ू नाही. व्हाट आर दे आर द न्यू कॉइन्स. से माने नुआ नुआ कॉइन्स माने सीटा होची धन सीटा संपत्ति सीटा प्रॉपर्टी. एज इफ द कॉइन्स आर फॉलिंग. एज इफ लेंचोर मनरे लेंचो वाज वेरी इमोशनल एंड ही सेड दैट एज इफ the rainfall coming, the rainfall falling means it is the new coins falling. The big drops are 10 cent. Big drops mean 10 cent or cent means this is the cent. I have already written you. CENT cent, monetary unit equal to 100th of a dollar. Dollar ta यूज्ड इन अमेरिका कानाडा ऑस्ट्रेलिया यही देश मानकर डॉलर व्यवहृत हुए व्हाट आर द कंट्रीज अमेरिका कानाडा एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया सेंट रो अर्थ है मोनेटरी माने पैसा संबंधी टंका आम रुपी कहूँ से माने डॉलर कहती अमेरिकन कंट्रीज रे मोनेटरी यूनिट इक्वल टू 100 तब डॉलर डॉलर रो 100 भागर भागे गोटे सेंट कहुए आम जमी कहते पैसे 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. So what is that? $1 is equal to 100 cent. So 10 cents. बड़ बड़ वर्षा बिंदु को तुलना कराई 10 cent 10 पैसे भलिया and small drops are 5 FIVs 5 माने 5 cents भलिया आकृतिर देखा जाउछि. So Lencho was very much delightful. Mencho's soul is filled with pleasure that rains are falling. What I predicted, जोटा मु प्रेडिक्ट करी that comes true, सेटा सत हो गला. So God make it possible that the rain are falling. These are not the rain falling. These are the new coins are falling. These are the properties, and my crops will laugh a lot. मोर फसल एबे बहुत हसीब. That means my crop will grow a lot. A heavy production, that means my crops will produce a lot. I shall get a good harvest. Yes, this much my students. And next times we shall study the next paragraph. Okay. Thank you.